Hey, welcome to another video. Right. Today's kind of not that great outside, or I would have done this outside. It is December 31st, and tomorrow is 2019. A 2019 to-do checklist. Kind of like a goal thing. That's what I'm gonna go over today. So let me get the notepad thing. Okay, I got the notepad thingy. I wrote some stuff down. Here we go. So, not really in order, but obviously some of these things will probably take the entire 2019. So, the first one, I want to read 60 books for the year. I did some research on it, and a lot of people that I look up to, a lot of entrepreneurs, they're real big readers. And so, I find that being able to kind of follow the path of someone that's, pretty successful, it's an easy and cheap way to better yourself. So there's that. Also, I read that Bill Gates, Bill Gates, the Microsoft, is that? Yeah, Microsoft. Anyways, he reads 50 books for the year. I do read some of them, but I also listen to some of them too. I got an audiobook app, and I have like some of the books, and that's how I do it. So, next one. I am a minimalist. I want to be on a budget at the same time. So, I want to exercise, and I think the best way for me to get the most bang for your buck is kettlebells. Now, kettlebells, they've been around for years. I think it was the Russians that brought them to the United States, something like that. Well, there's an awesome dude on Instagram that I like to follow, super rad dude. He works at Onnit in Austin, Texas, which I've been wanting to go there for a long time. And they also have a jiu-jitsu place that would be really awesome to join. So, kettlebell. They also have like a certificate situation. You go there and you can get certified. Like, you could be technically certified trainer in a way, which I'm not really necessarily like trying to go in the coach trainer direction, but it'd be awesome to have that and to just learn from the experts. So I thought that would be cool. The next one, this one's kind of more of a personal thing. Like, I'm a minimalist. I don't have to have a whole lot of money to live off of, and I feel like I'm not 100% sure, but I think the average American that has like a family is around $55,000 a year, and I could double check on that. I'm wanting to find an interesting job for the year and make at least $40,000 a year, and I know I can pull that off because there's it's not that expensive. That's not that much money, but it's still good for me by myself. I have no wife, no kids, so I think it'll work. But also, I tied this into it. There is a company, an offshore company that I'm really interested in like getting on, because they are hiring. Not only that, but their ship has a helicopter pad. So like, how cool would that be, is to go into work and then like jump in a helicopter and you're headed to work. And I used to work offshore, but nothing like this. This is completely different. This is out in the sea. Another thing, the schedule. There's two schedules. There's a 28 and 14, which is 4 weeks, like about 4 weeks on and then 2 weeks off. And then there's the 28. Basically, I guess, it's a month on and then a month off, but the other one's like a month on and half a month off. So I want the 28, because then if I can get a schedule like this, and if this doesn't happen, this is okay, but this is what I'm gonna be, because my credentials are weird, and then you have to have like a certain amount of seat time. So this is kind of like a would be nice kind of thing, but I'm definitely shooting for an interesting job to make at least $40,000 for the year. My dog won't sit still because she's being weird. I also want to be able to upload 100 videos consistently on YouTube. This is my thing. I'm gonna do this, if you know me, I bounce around all the time. I do all kinds of stuff. Something that's the shiny new object. That's what that, you know, it's like, ooh, you know, I'll go and do that for a little while. I'm like, oh, cool, this is awesome. And I'll figure it out for the most part. And then I'm like, okay, I'm bored. And then I'll go over here. So that being said, I'm still okay with that per se. But at the same time, this YouTube thing is really going to keep me, hopefully, more organized and not as, you know, scatterbrained or whatnot. So, you know, idea from my buddy John. He was the one. He's like, man, doesn't matter if you change your mind, just record it, put it on YouTube. Like, have YouTube your foundation of what you do. You know, maybe, you know, and then I'm thinking maybe there's people that are in the same situation as me that want to talk about it, that do that kind of thing. It's like, woo, that's awesome. Woo, that's awesome. Woo, that's awesome. So we'll see. There's like different names for that. That's actually a thing. It's not something that we just made up. I think it's like a polymath, something like that. But anyways, I also want to start a journal. Some really awesome people back in the day actually used to journal. Marcus Aurelius. That guy is, he was the emperor of Rome, and he went through several battles and wars and stuff like that, and he constantly kept a journal, you know, writing out his thoughts and keeping him, you know, together, you know, because he was literally at war. So Ryan Holiday, one of my favorite authors, keeps a journal. He actually has a book that is like a journal. But and then what's his name, 4 Hour Workweek guy, Tim Ferriss. He's all about journaling. So yeah, I want to start journaling for 2019. I think that would be awesome. Obviously, I'd like to make new friends. So, you know, I think that'd be awesome. I'm actually making a lot of new friends because I'm on Periscope live meeting new people. And so that's really fun. Meeting new friends. Super cool. Another thing. Here's another one. I want new shoes. I was going to say Vans shoes. Because the ones I have are like 2 years old, right? They don't smell. I try to keep them as good as possible, but it's time for a new pair of shoes. Okay, here's another one. I would like to be able to go to a state that I have never been to. For some reason, when I think of that, I think of Colorado. I know a lot of people have been to Colorado. I have never been to Colorado, and so yeah, I want to check it out. I think it would be fun. I do love craft beer, and they are like, I think besides San Diego, they're like the mecca of craft beer, so really interesting. Would love to go. One of my favorite beers is from Colorado, Boulder, Colorado to be exact, so really awesome. I would also like to go to a country that I've never been to. I have a friend, like I was saying earlier from Periscope, she lives in Sweden. I think that would be really awesome to go to Sweden. Or just any other country that I've never been to. But I would like to go to a country, Spain would be cool. Italy would be like, because they have Rome, and like I want to like touch the Colosseum. I think to be awesome. It's like, whoa, he touched the butt.
Don't touch the butt. Nemo!
He touched the butt.
I want to go camping more. I grew up camping. I was camping since I was like 5 years old. So I'd like to go. I put 20 times. I don't really know how to count that, but I think camping throughout the year would be really cool. All right, here's another one. So I've been wanting a camper van for a long time now, and I want a camper van, specifically the Mercedes Sprinter van. It's a little more pricier, but they're just a better quality van. They're diesel, they run longer. I think even FedEx uses them. And I was told by my mentor, he has one. He said that FedEx, they'll use them, and they'll run them till like 750,000 miles, which is damn near 1 million miles, and then they'll just like, all right, cool, like we've got like everything we need out of this. So anyways, so yeah, it says no more sugar and fast food. So what I mean by that is no more sugar, as far as like no more cupcakes. I'm actually pretty good at that. Like I don't eat a lot of sweets. I actually picked up a little bit more than I usually do, but I want to be more strict on that. I don't want to no candy bars, no cupcakes, no cake, none of that. No, I think it's refined sugars. I understand that like milk and ketchup and there's sugars, and fruit has sugar in it, so like that's to a limit that's okay. But I'm talking like direct, like really sugary cereals or anything like that. Done. I'm gonna be done with those. And then fast food. I have a mixed feeling with fast food because it's not only cheap, but it's also convenient. But it's just really bad for you, and there's a lot of preservatives in it. And so I was reading some, researching some of these as I was like writing them down, and with the sugar as well, is like you don't want to just jump into the deep end on this. You want to really slowly just kind of just pull yourself out of it. You know what I mean? You don't want to just jump in, no sugar, no fast food. Like I think society, and like especially the Western culture, like here in America, it's like fast food is part of our life. You know what I mean? It's like that's why it's so convenient. You know what I mean? Like you're starving, or not necessarily starving, but you're hungry, and you can stop and get you something to eat really quick. You won't break the bank at the same time, and you're good. So yeah. And then also looks like the last one here, it's kind of a two-part. So I have my own personal like company called Project Shanji. I love building brands. That's what I am passionate about. I have helped several friends and family members to, mainly friends. I've kind of given some advice to family members, but mainly friends, on building their brand or business or whatever it is that they are doing. So I want to increase and build up mine. It's Project Shanji. I just love building brands, and I think that building up brands, other people's brands, will in return help me build my brand, because it's like more of a portfolio type. So that's what another really overall project I'll be doing throughout 2019. Connected to that, I will be working with a buddy of mine / business partner, Jesse, aka Space Stranger. We are going to be working on a camping outdoor brand. I told you earlier that I've been camping since I was 5, so that's what we're going to be doing. So it's going to be cool. We're going to do like apparel, but we're also going to be doing tents and sleeping bags and stuff like that. So I think that'll be really awesome. I'm not going to release any information on that just yet, because we're kind of whatever that is. I don't know what that was, but that's what we're doing. But looks like that's everything on the list. I would love to hear what you have for 2019. Post your list in the comments. I would love to read them, and let's just, strike up a conversation. I think that'd be really awesome. And if you like this type of stuff, please subscribe to this channel. That sounds funny because I've never said that before, because it's kind of a new channel, but everybody that I watch, they're always saying subscribe to the channel. Anyways, and then give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Out the sun, looked around.